Nicolle, today there was sort of an obsession among the sort of the questioners about, like, you know, is Biden's sort of decency as a human being just inspiring people to be like, you know, I'm going to walk 1,000 miles to come to it. You know, I feel like that is part of the simplistic nature of the question, because he got repeated questions about whether his kindness is the sole compulsion for people coming over. Let me just play a little bit of part of the press conference today. This is cut to from my producers.
Well, look, I guess I should be flattered. People are coming because I'm the nice guy. Truth of the matter is, nothing has changed. Does anybody suggest that there was a 31% increase under Trump because he was a nice guy and he was doing good things at the border? That's not the reason they're coming. The reason they're coming is that it's the time they can travel with the least likelihood of dying on the way because of the heat in the desert, number one. Number two, they're coming because of the circumstances in country. In country.
Can you talk a little bit about it? Because I know that you have been in Central America, in the Triangle area, doing some reporting. What are people telling you, migrants that you've talked to, about why they're coming?
Of course, I think we all have to understand that there is nothing stronger than desperation, right? Desperation has always been there. Desperation defies any sort of deterrence. It defies policies. It defies walls. Desperation was there during Trump, right? The surge started with Trump, not with President Biden. And so I was recently in El Darién. This is a jungle that is in the Colombia-Panama border. And as we are speaking, Joy, there are migrants that are crossing this jungle, migrants coming from Cuba, from Haiti, from all over Africa, from the Middle East. Again, we typically think about this as a Central American issue. We typically focus on the U.S. Mexico border, but migrants are coming from all over the world. And in this jungle, they are fleeing all sorts of violence, gang violence, snakes, scorpions, jaguars, just to reach the United States, right? Just to come to this country. And so I think what President Biden sort of asked everyone to do is, if you're a father and if you're a mother and you have children, what do you do? And I think the biggest contrast that we saw today is that President Biden is someone that if a child comes knocking on your door, he opens it. President Trump never did that. And so that, I think, is the clearest contrast we can possibly see.
Let's play a little bit of that. This is part of your package that's going to be airing on Showtime. Take a look.
I'd say that there's at least 100 people here. There are children from the ages of 5 to literally 3 months old. And you can sense a true anxiety, particularly among the women that are trying to ensure that their children are safe.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.